very strong way in the last 3-4 years, but then this was not working as they wanted and expected. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today, guys, we touch on Jadon Sancho situation, 5 important good news for Real Madrid, and also something on Antonio Conte. Let's jump into it together. Guys, let me start with the Jadon Sancho situation at Manchester United. You are always asking me on what's going on for Jadon Sancho, but guys, the only thing I can tell you is the reality. And the reality is that since the beginning of September, nothing has changed at this stage. The situation remains very tense between Jadon Sancho and Manchester United. Of course, it can change any minute, any day, any moment, because it depends on Jadon Sancho. In case he wants to apologize, to go there at Carrington, speak to the teammates, speak to the coaching staff, speak to the coach, Erik ten Hag, and clarify the situation. Otherwise, there is going to be nothing else to do. So that's the situation. It's on Jadon Sancho, but guys, the feeling of sources on both player and club side is very clear. Day by day and week by week, the feeling is that if the situation is going to continue like this, January transfer window will be the only option for Jadon Sancho, and it's becoming a very concrete possibility. Also, Manchester United, they believe that parting ways in January is the best option for all sides involved, because for Jadon Sancho it makes no sense not to play football, and for Man United to have a player who is unavailable, an important player like Jadon Sancho. So at the moment, there is still no direct conversation started in terms of discussion with other clubs for Jadon Sancho to sign for them. It's still early, it's still October. He has still the chance to change the situation, but otherwise the January transfer window is becoming a super concrete option for Jadon Sancho, considered the most likely outcome of this very sad story for Jadon Sancho. And Man United, they wanted each other in very strong way in the last 3-4 years, but then this was not working as they wanted and expected. So let's see this Sancho story, but it looks really complicated now for Man United and Sancho to fix this situation. Moving into Real Madrid, we have very positive news, because we can say that Fede Valverde has agreed a new deal at Real Madrid. Is done. So there are no doubts. Everything is ready. Everything is completed. 2028. So new contract for Fede Valverde. Why? Because Real Madrid had a feeling that already last summer English clubs were prepared to approach Fede Valverde. Now there are also Saudi clubs in the market for very important players in the future. And so Real Madrid wanted to improve his salary again and to give him a longer contract with a very important clause. The clause is 1 billion euros. So everything done for Fede Valverde to extend his contract at Real Madrid. For Eduardo Camavinga, I already told you in September, the agreement is almost ready. Now the agreement is signed. So Camavinga has already put pen on paper with Real Madrid. Is a contract till 2029, so 1 more year than Fede Valverde. For Camavinga, improved salary, confirmed the same release clause, is 1 billion euros also for Eduardo Camavinga, and so announcements will come soon for Camavinga, for Valverde, but also for Vinicius Jr., as we said a couple of days ago. So Camavinga, Valverde, Vinicius, Eder Militao, who already extended his contract at Real Madrid 1 year ago in terms of verbal agreement, waiting for the official statement. Same for Rodrigo Goes, because also Rodrigo will sign a new deal at Real Madrid. So 5 really important players prepared to stay and extend their contracts at Real Madrid, and this is a very positive news for the club and for the president Florentino Perez, always actively working on these contract extensions to have players happy at his club. And Napoli players are not so happy, because the beginning of the season with Rudi Garcia as a coach was complicated. Also the president, Aurelio De Laurentiis, recently discussed about that. So Rudi Garcia's position is in danger. At the moment it looks more quiet than 2 or 3 days ago, but Napoli tried to appoint Antonio Conte as new coach. Conte is free after his chapter at Tottenham. Now he can decide whatever he wants. And on Wednesday, Napoli directly approached Antonio Conte. It was a direct discussion, direct negotiation between Conte and Napoli, but in the direct contact they had, Conte was very clear. He doesn't want to continue. He doesn't want to proceed, so he doesn't want to continue in this moment in terms of negotiations and discussions with Napoli. So he decided to say, no, thanks, I want to wait for my next club or next opportunity in general. I want to wait. So Conte had the discussion with Napoli. Napoli approached Conte, but he decided to say no. So Conte at the moment remains available on the market. Napoli will make a decision on the new coach. At the moment it looks like Rudi Garcia could stay for the next games and see what happens, but for sure Napoli will keep an eye on managers on the market, and let's see what's going to be the next chapter for Antonio Conte. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, Real Madrid contract extensions, and Jadon Sancho situation at United, Antonio Conte available as a coach. Let me know your opinions here in the comments, like this video, turn on the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio.